Just super quickly about me and kind of how I got into Mary Kay. I actually started this business 18 years ago. And at that time, I was a high school calculus teacher. Hello, can you believe that's a far cry from Mary Kay, huh? And so I was teaching full-time math, and I was coaching the cheerleaders, and I was department head there, and my boys were 1.5 and 3.5 years old. So I was actually extremely busy. Never anticipated doing anything like this in a million years. And I had gone to a Mary Kay party kind of like this, but with only 3 people. And that consultant there, she said, you know, Cindy, you could do this maybe in the summertime for a little extra money. I was like, oh, that sounds pretty good, because I was a very poor teacher, and I was paying half of my income to the daycare provider. I always said I had great daycare providers, it just wasn't really quite what I wanted, but I didn't have a choice. I had to work, I had to make some money, because we couldn't rule, my husband at the time, divorced and remarried, like probably my, you know, like a lot of people, and, but he was a teacher also at the time. We couldn't live off of one teaching income, so I had to work. I remember getting up at 5 in the morning, having those babies in the car at 6, and it was just a rat race all the time, and I was paying out half of my income to the daycare provider. And so I never anticipated doing anything but being a working mom. And so when she told me about Mary Kay, I was like, oh, well, that sounds really good. I could do this maybe in the summertime for a little extra money. Okay, that's fine. But then she told me I could get my products at an amazing discount. And I was like, seriously? And she's like, yeah, and there's no quotas. So she said you could do as little as you want or as much as you want. That was key to me. That was key, because if somebody told me I had to sell a certain amount, I'd be like, see you, I don't have time, goodbye, I'm not doing anything else. And so that's what she told me. So I signed up immediately. I didn't even think about it. All I heard is I could get a discount and I didn't have to work. That's all I heard. And so I was like, I could save some money on some fabulous products. So I signed up, and it was September. So it was the beginning of a brand new school year, all new curriculum that year, new books, everything. And I did do some appointments. I held some appointments. I made great extra money. I actually made more in a 2-hour appointment than I did in 2 days of teaching. And I started thinking, there might be something to this whole Mary Kay thing here. And so I actually started working a little more seriously in January. I started working about 5 to 7 hours a week. And by the end of May, I had a free car. So I earned a free car 8 months. Before school was even out, I had a free car. And then I worked the next couple months, became a director, and then I resigned from my teaching position. And I felt like all I need to do is make $1,000 a month. That's all I need to do, and I could stay with my kids because I wouldn't have to pay the daycare anymore. And the minute I resigned, I doubled and tripled my teaching income. I was only working half as many hours, about 15 to 20 hours a week. I was living with my babies and not paying out daycare anymore. And so it was just an amazing thing. And 6 months after, we had a new house we had lived in 5 years up at the top of Briargate and Research. And I saw this house. I went and looked at the model home, and I was like, oh, I love this house. And within 6 months after I resigned from my teaching position, I was putting a down payment on this house, and it's completely paid for. I went from a 30-year loan to I paid it off like in less than 10 years because of Mary Kay. So every single thing in here, I go, oh, I remember buying that out of Mary Kay check. I remember buying that out of Mary Kay check. Everything in my home was completely paid for by Mary Kay, which is super exciting. And I've been driving free all those years. My kids are now, the boys are now 21 and 19, both in college. And I have a little girl that's almost 12 who's going into 7th grade. So a very active, crazy family. So that's kind of what it's been like. I would say that's probably the biggest blessing in my life. I don't know if I would have had more children had I had to keep taking them to childcare at that time. So they're 10 and 8 years older than their sister. And I think I knew I wanted another one. And that's kind of what happened. So that's just a little bit about my story. And I'm going to tell you really quickly about the car program too, because it's just pretty phenomenal. And as I told you, I've earned 11 cars, and Stacy just earned her first one. All my directors earned cars. It's pretty cool. But the first car that you earned, that Stacy has earned, I can say Stacy has earned now. Like seriously, we just finished it this weekend, you guys. The first car is a Chevy Cruze, and it's white Chevy Cruze, and you can either take the car or you can take cash. You can take $375 cash a month to do with whatever you want, or you can take the car. And Stacy has taken the car. Just a little fun story. Her bumper, she's back carrying her bumper around with her. And so she really needs a new car because she backed into some, but no. So anyways, she's needed a new car for a while. So this has been a really big thing for her. So, but yeah, she and Rebecca were doing some errands, and literally she was pulling out and the bumper fell off because she had it, her husband had it taped on or wired on or something. So anyways, so we just laughed because Stacy really needs a new car. And so, but anyways, she can take that car or she can take cash. But when you take the car, the company pays for everything on the lease. It's a lease car. However, it's unlimited miles. And I'm telling you, I run the wheels off my Mary Kay car. Like every time we get in the car, it goes someplace, oh, we're driving Mary Kay car, driving Mary Kay car. And it's just the coolest thing. But the company pays for everything on the lease. They pay for your license plates, registrations. You know, I have not paid for license plates to drive in 18 years on a brand new car. And how much are they? $400 to $800 on the cars that I have driven. I have not paid for them once. They also pay about 70 to 75% of your car insurance. So on a brand new free car, unlimited miles, I pay about $25 copay for insurance. It's a pretty sweet deal. And I've picked up 10 cars so far, and we'll be picking up number 11 in September because they take about 3 months to deliver because they special order them for us and everything, so it's kind of cool. And what happens is the dealership just calls when you're already in a car. When Stacy earns her first car, she just keeps doing what she's doing, and every 2 years or less, she will earn another free car. And so, and what the company does, they order that car, and the dealership calls you and says, hey, your car is in, and when you want to come pick it up? I said, how about tomorrow at noon? And so then we just go in and pick up the car, and I park it. I give them the keys to the old car that's 2 years old or less, and then within about 15 minutes, I drive off the lot with a brand new free car. And it just has not gotten old yet. So I'm very excited. So I got remarried in September, and he picked up one car with me last time. He's like, I can't even believe this. He's a motorcycle cop here in the Springs. He's like, I can't even believe this. I'm like, I know. And I'm like, and now we're getting another one. He's like, this is pretty cool. And so it's a really neat thing. So that just saves so much money. And then we have a middle level of cars, and that is, I think it's the Equinox, a Toyota Camry, or 500 cash a month, and then the next level up is the Ford Mustang, and we have the pink Cadillacs for 900 cash a month. So, so it's just amazing. What a blessing that I have not had to pay to drive and all that. And I haven't, you guys, I haven't even bought it. I always think about it. I haven't bought a new tire in 18 years. I haven't even a tire. Wow. Isn't that crazy? I haven't even bought a tire because as soon as I'm ready to get tires, I'm turning the car in and getting a new car. So I make them stretch. So that's a little bit about the car program. So as far as about our company, just so you know, Mary Kay, we are in our 50th year anniversary. That's just amazing to me that the company's been around for 50 years. Mary Kay started this company in September of 1963. The company is just, oh my gosh, it's incredible. Our company's philosophies are faith first, family second, and career third, and I love that. Because it's just, it's a nice way to be able to live. And it's just a different quality of life. As far as the products, everything is non-comedogenic, which means it will not clog the pores. Everything's safe for sensitive skin. Everything's dermatologist, ophthalmologist tested. We don't use any animal testing on the products. It's pretty cool. And our company is also global. A lot of people don't know that. They think Mary Kay is only sold in the U.S. We're actually very global in about 40 countries around the world. How cool is that? That's pretty amazing. So there's a lot of women around the world who have very successful careers and customers that have amazing products all over because of Mary Kay. So that's a pretty sweet thing. So that's a little bit, just some intro stuff, and we're going to go ahead and get started. So if you're a consultant, there's some headbands. Some of you might need headbands, some of you may not. There's some headbands around the tray. I strongly suggest you put those headbands on if you have bangs, because we're going to be washing your face and all that stuff, and you'll get some product in your hair. Okay? So, in these trays we have filled, there's numbers on there. We're going to be kind of skipping all over the tray with what we're going to be doing here. And so, we'll just keep pointing to where everything is. And we're going to go ahead and get started with the fun and dig in here. Okay, you guys excited? No. We're super excited to have you. It's going to be super fun. So, okay. And so, the first thing that we're going to do is, I forgot to grab, if you guys could just put some napkins on the table so they can have a napkin to wipe their fingers off. Give each person one. Just actually go around and... Oh, this is even better. Here you go. Just grab a tissue out of this box and pass these around so you don't have it. And so if you already have something on your lips, because the first product we're going to be doing is going to be a lip mask. So if you have anything on your lips, I just want you to wipe your lips off. It's okay if we layer something over, it's not a big deal. But the first product we're going to do is number 1 in your tray, and this is going to be your lip mask. So you're just going to take your finger, and you're just going to put the lip mask all over your lips. And you can just gently massage it in. It can go around your lips. This is going to be kind of a gritty substance, and so I don't want you to eat it because it will not taste very good. So just put it all over your lips and gently rub it in. And this is a product, ladies, that you're just going to use a couple of times a week. It's not an everyday product, but it's going to exfoliate your lips and take off all the dead chapped skin. Okay? And it's really great for anybody in the family. So if you have kids, I know a lot of times kids get that really in the winter time. You know, they're really red ringing, chapped all around their lips and everything. It's great for children. My sons, when they're playing football, got such dry lips, you know, from the just the wind and the mouthpieces and stuff like that, the mouth guards, and so they used it. Like, Mom, where's that lip stuff? And so it's great for anybody. So we're just going to leave it on there. You leave it on for a couple of minutes, and then we're going to take it off when we do our wet facial cloth in a few seconds. And what I like to do in my bathroom is just kind of put it on before I get in the shower, and then it just rinses off in the shower in a few minutes. So just leave that for a second. Okay, and next we're going to do your eye makeup remover. And is there a bottle of eye makeup? There you go, Stacy. Stacy's going to start that bottle of eye. There's a couple around here. And, oh, there's another one here. Yay! Okay, so we're going to shake those bottles of eye makeup remover up because it kind of separates in the bottle. So before you use it at home, you always want to shake it up. And then you're just going to grab a cotton ball or a round cotton pad, whatever's around your tray, and you're going to go ahead and squirt a generous amount of that eye makeup remover. It's going to pass the bottles around, and you're just going to start removing everything off of your eyes. Now, if I have anybody here today, because this always happens, and it always happens, that one of the guests will say, oh my gosh, well, I don't need to use it because I don't have eye makeup on. Okay, and this is great training for my consultants. And so, ladies, if you didn't wear any eye makeup today or yesterday, or you never do, that's okay. I still want you to use this product because it has eyelash conditioners in it. Oh, and nice. It's going to help strengthen and lengthen those eyelashes. And your eyelashes are there for a reason, bless you. And so what's going to happen is, or what happens daily, is your eyelashes actually collect all the little surface particles and dirt in the air. And you know how dirty your car gets when it just sits out there, right? And you're like, I didn't drive it anywhere. It's all dirty. And the dust in your house. It's the same thing with your eyelashes. So it's really good to get all the dirt off of them anyhow. But it will condition your lashes. It will take off all the eye makeup. It's incredible. So really important to take off everything before you go to sleep at night. Really important. Okay, so that's our eye makeup remover. And just on a little side note, as far as our eye makeup remover, it's one of our hottest selling products. We sell, are you ready for this? We sell more than the top 5 other brands of eye makeup remover collectively. That's how much we sell of it. It's an amazing product. Very good. Okay? And if you need more, we'll just pass those bottles around. Does anybody need more? Is everybody good? Everybody good? Awesome. Okay. The next product we're going to do is your facial cleanser. And this is going to be, and if you guys, facial cloths, if you can go ahead and get them wet, Rebecca. What I'm going to have Rebecca do is I'm going to have her pass out the facial cloths first so you can wet your fingertips a little bit. Okay? And normally you can use it dry when we do these parties, ladies. But I'm going to go ahead and have them wet their fingertips with the facial cloth. So you're going to get your fingers a little bit wet, and then you're going to dip them into your cleanser, and you're going to start washing both sides of your face at once. Okay? As soon as you get your facial cloth. And the cleanser, again, is in number 5. And there's different types of cleansers. So if you look at your girlfriend's tray next to you, hers might look different than yours because of the different skin types. Okay? You have different skin types, you have different cleansers. But let me tell you about the cleanser. It comes in a bottle like this while we're waiting for the facial cloth. And it's called a 3-in-1 cleanser. It's called Time-Wise 3-in-1 cleanser. And it is a patented formula that only Mary Kay has. It's the coolest thing ever. What Mary Kay found out is we need all these steps for our skin. But we found out because women are so busy, we're in such a rush, and we tend to not take care of ourselves as much as we take care of other people. So women were skipping a lot of the steps in their skincare regimen. So Mary Kay came up with its patented formula that's a 3-in-1 product. So one tube is going to do 3 steps in one. So it's going to cleanse your face, it's going to wash your face. It's going to exfoliate your skin. It has little exfoliating beads in it, so it's going to gently exfoliate the skin, take off the dead skin cells, and expose those newer, younger skin cells. And the third thing that it's going to do is it has the toner in it, and the job of the toner is going to help shrink up the pores. So seriously, after about a week of use on our skincare, you will touch your face and go, oh my gosh, my skin feels so soft. And it will just look better and brighter. It's pretty incredible. So just wet your fingers. Just kind of wet your fingers on that cloth really quickly. And then go ahead and scoop up your cleanser in number 5. Number 5. We're going to go down to number 5. Okay. And just kind of scoop that up and start washing both sides of your face. Okay. And when we're done, you might find that your skin looks maybe a little bit more pink, a little bit red, and you might go, oh, it's tingling a little bit. That's because if you haven't exfoliated your face in a while, and we've done that, it might feel that way a little bit, okay? Because we're just taking all that dead stuff off. So again, in the cleanser, the best way that I like to use it is just use it in the shower again, okay? Just leave it in the shower, and that way you don't reach for bar soap or anything like that. But it is an amazing product. And if you have somebody has super, 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 super sensitive skin, we have some other skincare systems called our botanicals that you could try that as well. But honestly, the Time-Wise is amazing. It has lots of anti-aging benefits in it, which is a really cool thing. And then for more mature women, we have now a targeted skincare. It's called Time-Wise Repair, and it's really targeted ages are 50 plus, and it's pretty incredible. Rebecca has sold, I can't even tell you, where is Rebecca? Where did she go? Oh, okay, I didn't see her. How many sets? She sold a ton of sets of that, and I know Louisa has. It's pretty new, but it's amazing stuff. Okay? Once you're done cleansing, once you're done cleansing, go ahead and open up that facial cloth. It opens up really big, and you can go ahead and start taking all the cleanser off. And when you're done taking the cleanser off, go ahead and take your lip mask off as well. Be like, oh, this feels so good and refreshing. And again, it's much easier in your own sink when you get to splash and rinse and that kind of thing. Much easier.
I have some extra cloths.
All right. Oh, we can even re-wet that one too.
Whatever.
Okay. Oh, they're already wet?
Yeah.
Okay. If anybody absolutely needs an extra cloth, well, I don't know, but that's okay. It's better than to be short, right? It'll dry. Is the cloth too wet? Do we need to wring it out for you?
It's okay.
Okay.
Well, I bring them too.
You wring them?
She's having a day with words.
Trust me, when you're floating with this group of women, you better have a good sense of humor.
Yeah.
We really love each other, but we pick on each other a little bit now and then again. So the best, I say this, I'm like, I have the best women ever. Truly. I mean, I believe that with all my heart. So yay. Okay, so everybody have that all off? Okay, and everybody remember to take the lip mask off, right? Okay, good. All right, so while your face is drying, we're going to go ahead and
My
put
face
some...
is so wet. Can I have a dry one?
Here you go.
Thank you.
Okay, so it feels good. And again, you can see a little bit of pinkness coming out your skin because again we exfoliated. Because you don't have to do a mask anymore because the mask is in there. And that was what a lot of women were skipping. And you get this buildup on your skin, and it's really nice to get that off, to tell you the truth. Okay, so we're going to put your lip balm on. So this is number 2 in the top, and you're just going to take your finger and put this all over your lips. This lip balm is amazing, and it is going to seal and moisture on your lips for about 8 hours at a time. So this is a product you can use every day. If you're wearing lipstick, lip gloss, and you're kind of, because those things are going to protect your lips from getting chapped and burned. But if you're not wearing those kinds of things, you should put on a really good lip balm. But I do want to tell you, this is very different than like chapsticks or Carmex, some things like that. So you really want to pay special attention. Did you not find it, Carla? Did you find
Yeah, I'm looking. I'm gonna.
number 2 in the top. Everybody else got it? We're good? Okay. And so just let me know if there's anything you can't find because I know we confuse you with all this and all these different little numbers here. And so, but very different than chapsticks and Carmex. I do want to touch upon that because some of those products have an addictive drying agent in them called camphor or camphren. And it will actually dry out your lips. And I really want you to think about what Carmex was initially designed for was to dry up cold sores. Did you guys know that? That's really what it was for, dry up cold sores. And so people put that on their lips and they go, I'm so addicted to my Carmex or, and it dries my lip. I'm like, yeah. And so you really want to use a product that's really going to moisturize your lips. And this lip balm is it's priceless. So there's your lip balm. So how do you feel? How do your lips feel? Feel like you got your lips now? I feel nice. They're, wow, they're so soft. And what will happen is when you put like lip gloss or lipstick on, it just goes on so much prettier, you guys. You'll be like, wow, I can't believe how this is going on.
Over top.
Yes. Yeah, you can put it right over top. And it'll kind of absorb in by the time we get there. Okay? Now we're going to do a couple of products, 2 products on half of your face only. So what I want you to do is look up here for a second. I just want you to pretend there's an imaginary line down your face. Okay? We're going to do the right side only. So everybody just touch your right side for a second. That's the side we're doing. Okay? Sometimes when I have somebody left-handed, they automatically, maybe because that's a natural thing. So we're going to do the right side. And so what you're going to do with this first product is we're going to dot it all over the right side, all the way chin as far. I don't want you to go like right close to the eye area, right where that oracle bone is. So you're gonna dot it all over and then massage it in. And this is in the top in number 3. Okay, now this is a supplemental product. I'm telling you, this is really probably one of my most favorite products ever. It's called our Day Solution. It does have an SPF of 35 in it, so it has sunscreen in it, so it's going to protect your skin. So even if you're not wearing any foundation or makeup, this is going to protect as much as you need on your face. It's amazing. But what this is going to do, this product is actually, I like to just kind of call it a skin-firming serum for your face. You're going to feel, after we do these 2 products on the right side, you're going to feel like you had a little mini facelift on the right side. That's really what's going to happen. It's going to be a little bit tighter, firmer, and it's going to be a little more lifted on the right. So the Day Solution is going to protect your skin. It's going to help with little fine lines and wrinkles, because what it does is it helps your skin produce the collagen it needs that plumps up the skin and helps fight against that aging process. Okay, it's also going to take out some of the uneven skin tone that we all start to get as we get older. You lose when you look at like a young girl, and your skin just looks so beautifully just translucent and all the same color. That's because of all the pigmentation in their skin is pretty even, right? But as we get older, that's not that way anymore. So we get dark spots, red spots, whatever. We get uneven skin tone, blotchiness. The day solution is going to help with that, and it's totally going to take out a lot of the redness, okay? So that's a second thing that it's going to do, and it's actually also going to help just make your skin super soft. Okay, so you're going to see that in a second. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to do your eye cream, and we're going to do this on the right eye only. So with the eye cream, we're going to use this third finger, your ring finger, because it's your most gentle finger. You're going to dot it all around that eye area, kind of stipple it in and massage it in the eye area. You always want to work in toward the nose on the bottom. It's going to go above and below, right eye only, okay? And this is in number 4 in the top. And this is called our age-fighting eye cream, okay? Again, right eye only, above and below, and you're going to massage that in. And it's going to do 3 really definite things. It's going to help with little fine lines and wrinkles and crow's feet as we start to get around that eye area. Yay. It's going to help suck up the puffiness and swelling. One of the things we want to do is we always want an eye ingredient that's going to do that, because the more you let your eyes get swollen and puffy, the more sags and bags you're going to get as you get older. So you really want to suck that up every night and morning. Use this product morning and night. It's amazing. And then the third thing it's going to do, it's going to help lighten dark circles underneath because it has light reflectors in it. And so you're going to see in a second when we do that eye, and I can already, it's just, I look around the room and I go, oh my God, it's just so crazy how apparent it is. And I'm going to have you look in a second. But it's incredible. The right eye will look more open and your left eye will look more tired. And that's how it's going to look. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we're just going to stop and just do a little face check. So these mirrors, be really careful taking these mirrors off because I don't want you to spill the powder on you. So these just come out, okay? Just hold the bottom of the tray. And you can hold that mirror out a little bit. And there's a couple things I want you to look at. So first, look up at me for just a second. But most of us have this little line around our face right here called a little laugh line there. So what I want you to do is I want you to look at the right side compared to the left side. You're going to find that the left side has usually a much deeper line there, or around your mouth if you have that. And some of you may not have that line, but if you do, you'll see, ooh, it doesn't look as bad on the right side. Do you see how we kind of smooth it out a little bit? And if you look across the room, you'll see it on the other gals, okay? The other thing I want you to look at is maybe if you have any little lines right around your face right here, okay? Just kind of look around that eye area and you'll see, wow, those are less visible on the right side, okay? You kind of seeing that? And sometimes the lighting's hard depending on where you're sitting, okay? And then the other thing up close, this is usually very obvious, and I can see it really clearly on you, Erin, right? Did I say the right name? I said the right name. Everybody's names. Okay. Okay, look at the pores in your cheeks right there. Look at the pores. And I can just see it so closely when you turn toward me, Erin. And look at your pores and you go, whoa, okay. See how they're a lot deeper on the left side? Do you see that? Like a little bit deeper crevices? You guys can talk to me. Do you guys see that? Anybody see that? Okay. I want you to talk to me. Yes. Okay. And so, yeah, do you see that? Who saw the line difference here? Did you guys see that? Yeah. It's pretty crazy, isn't it? And then I want you to hold it out again. Now I want you to look underneath your eyes. And I want you to look underneath your eyes, and it's so apparent on you, Carla. I can't even believe it. But if you look underneath the eyes, you're going to be like, okay, your left eye is going to look a little bit darker and more deep set. And the right eye will look like it's lifted out a little bit more. Do you guys see that with the darkness underneath? Sean's going, I see it. And so look, I want you to look around, look over. You two, Carla, look this way for a second. Okay, try not to smile. But see how you can see how to smile? I know, try not to smile. That's what I say, because then it's scrunch up your face. But do you see how this eye looks bigger and more open? And look how much, do you see that? Isn't it just, it's craziness when you look around. And so, I don't know, it's amazing to me. But I'm telling you what, I don't sleep very much. And that eye cream is a lifesaver for me because it's incredible. So those are our 2 specialized products. Now the other thing, you can go pop those mirrors back in. And I want you to just take your fingertips and just kind of go like this down both sides of your face. I want you to just kind of feel the difference of the softness. You feel the difference in the softness? Yeah, and that's not a moisturizer. That's just a supplement product. We are going to moisturize both sides of your face. Isn't that cool, though, how soft it is? And some of you, if you had more redness in your skin, you'll see that we've lightened the redness a little bit on the right side as well. Okay, so now we're going to go back to everything from here on is going to be both sides of the face. All right? So your left side is going to feel a little bit cheated right now. Does it feel that way a little bit? Do you feel like it's a little bit lifted? Does it feel? Yeah? Okay. So it's going to feel a little bit cheated, but that's okay. because I want you to see and feel the difference when we do the makeup things. All right, so now we're going to do moisturizer, and this is in number 6 on the bottom. Now both sides, so you can just take that moisturizer, dab it all over your face, and massage it in. And if you have a little bit extra, you can get to your throat. I think all of us can. Do a little bit on your throat as well. Always work up on your throat. Go against the gravity there. Kind of helps pull up. You know, you don't want to pull more wrinkles down. So just kind of work up there on your throat. Because the first signs of aging, I always talk about this. The first signs of aging occur on women. Guess where? The throat. Oh yes. You see sometimes a woman, her face looks, and there's like, you can see the age more in the lines in the throat. Also on the hands, you'll see aging on the hands, and in the eye area. That's where women age the quickest. Kind of sad, but true. That's it. Okay, so this is your moisturizer. Okay, very good. So now I'm going to have you all look up here for a second, and we're just going to recap what we just did, because what we just did is the most important part, and I will tell you, when you do this at home, it's going to go bam, bam, bam. I'm going to tell you how quick it is, because we were looking at things, I'm explaining things, but at home, it's going to take about 2 minutes a day to take care of your skin. Really, that's it, 2 minutes a day, and I promise you, your skin is worth it. I mean, you think about all the time we do with our hair, if you wash it, condition it, style it, dry, whatever, it takes forever, but your skin, and it's the only face you have, so you really want to take care of it. But what I do, this is your 2 minutes a day, okay? In the morning, if you shower in the morning, I keep the cleanser tube in the shower, so it's not even an extra step, because you're going to wash your face with something, right? You're going to use something on your face. So you might as well use a really good product and use our 3-in-1 cleanser. So you wash your face in the shower, not even extra step. When you get out of the shower, you take the day solution, the one we did on the right side. You just put a couple squirts in your fingertips, and you put that all over your face. While that's drying, you're going to take your tube of eye cream, put a little squirt of eye cream on one finger, and I squish them both together and do both eyes at once on the eye cream. And then you'll do your moisturizer all over. And that's it. The lip stuff, you just kind of do whenever you need to. Okay, so we're going to recap that one more time. Cleanse in the shower, or in splashing rinse in the sink at night. Then you do your day solution all over. Then you do the eye cream on both eyes, and then you do your moisturizer. It's that easy. And you do the exact same system at night, only at night you use this bottle instead of this bottle. And this one's called the night solution. Okay, and it looks completely different. It has these little vitamin capsules in there that come up through the pump, they burst, so you have the freshest vitamins for your skin all the time. But it has vitamins A and E, peptides. It's just, oh my gosh, it just has everything in there to help your skin heal. So when you're sleeping at night, you know how your body's healing, or you have to have rest. Your skin also needs to heal, and this is an anti-aging product that's going to help your skin heal and rejuvenate itself and repair itself as well. And again, it's going to help with the fine lines and wrinkles and that aging process, helping your skin produce the collagen it needs. Pretty amazing product. It's incredible. And you know what? Now what I'm actually going to do right now is I'm going to go and pass this bottle around. What I want you to do is just put a little squirt on the back of your hand and massage it in on one hand. Okay? So everybody just do that. So just put it on your left hand. Squirt with your right and put on your left hand and massage it in. And just pass that around. And then after you massage it in, just go like this, and you look at my hands. Look at the difference in the lines. Isn't that crazy? So that one looks all wrinkly and crepey, and this one's smooth and satiny and just really, really pretty. And so just look at the difference in your hands and imagine when this is working at night, what it's going to do to your skin. It's pretty incredible. And see how it lightens it? Look at that. And that it instantly works. And it's amazing stuff. I can't even tell you. Isn't that cool though? Pretty, pretty, pretty cool. And consultants, you can always do the back of the hand thing at your appointments if you want. Absolutely. I do it sometimes I don't, but it's just crazy what that does. And so when you think about, the skin that you want to put makeup on or foundation over, this is the skin you want, not the wrinkly, crepey one, because it doesn't look as nice. Okay? So that's our skincare stuff. Now we're going to go to color stuff. The first color product we're going to do is concealer. And concealer is just for skin discolorations only. Concealer does not go over your entire face. So it just goes maybe where you have acne, blemish mark, a scar, a dark spot, light spot, whatever. If you have a little bit of darkness underneath your eyes, a lot of times we get red, broken blood vessels around the nose. So you're going to take a teeny tiny dot of concealer, because this concealer is a very concentrated concealer and goes a long, long, long way. So you just want to put a teeny tiny dot and just kind of dot it wherever you need it, and then you're going to slightly blend it in. And this is in the bottom in number 7. Okay? Again, it's a full coverage correcting concealer, and it's also waterproof. So if you're just going to the pool or going to work out, you're going, I need to just hide a little something, a little breakout on your skin, you can just use the concealer and it's not going to run off your face. If you get too much on there, again, grab a tissue. If you already have a tissue on your tray, you might have to dab a little off. Because if you get too much concealer, the foundation will not look as good. So you don't want to overdo it, because it's very concentrated. Very concentrated. Okay? But it's incredible, and it won't be an exact skin match.
We're
And
supposed to rub it in.
Yes. Very good. And this is probably our most economical product we have in our product line because it comes in a little tube, even a little smaller than this, for like $10, and it'll last you over a year. It's crazy, insane how long it lasts you. It's amazing. So I had some customer one time tell me, "Oh, I'm buying concealer every month." I'm like, "Are you kidding me? This will last you forever." I mean, it just really lasts a long time because you need. Do you see how little you need? Do you see how it just goes so far? You need so little. So when you're squirting it out of the tube, you want to get the teeny tiniest dot, out of the tube that you possibly can, because otherwise you're just going to waste it because you won't need that much. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, and Sean, I'm going to be grabbing your stuff. Okay? Just use kind of for show and tell here. So now you've got a mineral powder brush around your tray that looks like this. So what I want you to do is just kind of grab that brush. Okay? And we're going to be doing mineral powder foundation tonight. Now, we have lots of different foundations, and I will tell you, mineral powder isn't necessarily for everybody. If you're really, really, really dry skin, you might want to wear our liquid foundation that's a luminous wear. It's going to give you that little more dewy look. For people that have more oily skin, we have a matte wear foundation in a liquid as well. But I will tell you, I mean, the mineral powder, that is the thing that most women are using. But again, it's not for everybody. So if you want to go to one of those liquids, we will set you up. Totally fine. We're going to do mineral powder tonight. It's very good for your skin. It's a very healthy product. It's not going to, cause you breakouts or anything like that. But if you haven't used it before, who's using mineral powder already? Okay, a couple of you are. Awesome. And it's really very easy to use. But what I'm going to have you do when we put the powder in the brush is you're going to just put 4 dots on your face. So do your cheek, and your forehead. Like, what's that called up there? Your forehead and your chin. And then you want to just use little small circles, kind of like the way the derma cells grow on your face. Okay? And then you want to just kind of go around your nose and kind of roll your lips in, go around your lips, and just kind of go under your jawline. You won't need to go down your throat or anything like that. But a little trick, when you put a little powder on that brush, just kind of tap it a little bit so it gets in there. And then, because if you get too much on the brush and you get big poofs, it will seriously, you'll choke. You won't be able to breathe. So the first time I used the mineral powder, I was just going out like, oh my goodness. Yeah, you don't want to do that. But if you get it on your closer, it just dusts right off. And so it's just incredible. But really pay attention, ladies, as to how much smoother it goes on the right side of your face as opposed to the left. Okay, I really want you to pay attention to that. And if you feel that, I want you to tell me. Oh my gosh, I feel a difference, Cindy. Just tell me. Hey, thank you, Sean. Hey. Isn't that crazy? And you're like, ooh, it goes on a lot prettier. Yeah, it's incredible stuff. And the way that it's awesome. I love it. I never thought I would be able to go without a liquid. I was a liquid foundation wearer for years and years and years. I never ever thought I would be able to go without it. I didn't think I would have enough coverage. And I'm telling you, it's all I wear. It's all I've been wearing for, I don't know, how many years have we had it? Teresa, 5 years? So, 5 years. I don't know. That's all I've been wearing. I love it. But the way you get more coverage with the mineral powder is you just layer it. So if you want a little bit more coverage, after you do 1 layer, just do another layer, you do a 3rd layer. It's very natural looking. It's what I love about it, and it blends so easily. So yeah, so go ahead and put a 2nd layer on if you want a little bit more coverage. It's up to you. But it's so easy just to put that on. It's different.
I don't ever wear the foundations to ever wear the creamy one, I just never really wanted.
Well, that's okay. But this is nice because it's so effortless. And you just kind of dust it on your face and you're ready to go. It's a little bit more work usually to do a liquid. Wouldn't you guys say? It's a little bit more work to do a liquid. So the mineral powder is really easy. Yeah. Just so easy. Yeah. So make sure you get your cheeks just little circles. Little circles there, Carla. There you go.
No way.
And I just feel, Carla, you still have a little too much concealer. If you can just blend the concealer a little bit more underneath your eyes, that'd be great. So just kind of use that brush right in there. Your fingers, that's fine. Use your fingers a little bit there and then try to put a little bit more powder on. It's just a little too much concealer there. Yeah. There you go. Now do your powder again. Perfect. Okay, anybody else feel the difference, right, left? Yeah? Isn't it crazy? You see it goes a little more smoother. Oh,
you know what Michael Jackson said that he had, but he really didn't? I actually have that.
You do have that.
And I'm in the beginning stages of it.
Uh-huh.
And I see how it really, the concealer
Uh-huh.
really covered this all in the side of my face.
I'm so glad you shared that. See, we have, I always tell you, any concerns you have with your skin, we are going to have something to help you with that. And I'm so excited that you
I was
shared
embarrassed when I took off my makeup. I was like, oh my goodness, it's showing.
You know what? I didn't even notice it. I didn't
We're all
even,
worried about our own
exactly. And that's exactly right. We all have our own stuff to deal with. So, and that's why I tell people, you're really just, we're all just concerned with ourselves, unfortunately, in that mirror. And so, anyways, so thank you for
I'm just
sharing
thinking.
that. Yeah. I know, huh? It looks, and you guys, you look around. I just want you to look around at the table and just look. We haven't even done any makeup or color yet, but just look how pretty air-based skin looks, and the foundation looks nice and even. It looks beautiful. Okay, so now we're going to go to your color cards. You have a color card around your tray that looks like this. And remember, let's see, I have your stuff. Remember, you're going to get your stuff back now. Okay, this bottom corner does peel off. Why am I having trouble with this one? Anyways, okay, there's a bottom. If you go from the bottom corner, I want you to peel off just a little thin layer of plastic off the top two, off the eyeshadows and the cheek color, and just leave the lips alone for a second. Okay. Now, these colors on your color cards, we just did mineral powder foundation, and all of our makeup, as far as the eyeshadows and the cheek colors, the blush, it's all mineral powder as well. And the thing about mineral powder is it glides on very smoothly, it blends so easily, it goes on very velvety, and you actually don't need very much. So we're actually going to be starting with the cheek color, and I want you to grab a clean cotton ball that's around your tray. And all of the color is going to be way better, ladies, when you're using a good quality brush set. Our brush set is incredible. For the price, I can't even tell you, it is an incredible brush set. So your consultant can hook you up with that. Amazing brushes. But we're going to use cotton balls today. So what I want you to do is I don't want you to take all the color off of that card and put on the cotton ball. I just want you to start with a light hand. The best things in applying makeup is to use a light hand, use light feathery strokes. You don't have to push so hard. And I see some people putting on makeup and they're just pushing so hard, and you just don't need to do that. So use a really light hand, and then we'll blend it professionally. So no rubbing your cheeks or anything like that, because we're going to blend it with a brush. Okay? So you're just going to put a little bit on that cotton ball, just dab it on. You can see how much is on there already. Okay? You just don't need very much. And where we're going to apply the cheek color, we're going to start right in your hairline back here, and you're going to have a little triangular wedge. The best way to apply it is just kind of little feathery strokes down and back up and down and back up. And again, you want to have it wider in the back part of the cheek, okay? And here's a couple little tricks, just old as can be. These have been around forever, but you don't want to go closer than 2 fingers from the nose. You don't want to go below your nose. That's a good guide, because otherwise you bring the blush down here, it'll honestly age you like about 10 years. You don't want to do that. And so just little feathery strokes. And again, you can put on a little bit more than you normally would. Don't freak out, because we are going to blend it with the brush in a second. Okay? So put on a little bit. You can do a little bit more. Yeah, I think you're okay. And again, you will find that maybe even the blush goes on a little bit smoother on the right side, because again, we smoothed out the pores and everything so much over there. So it's not your imagination when that's happening. Okay? Very good. Okay, so now we're going to go back to your brush. If there's any powder left in your tray, you can add a little bit of powder. Just kind of swoop that on there, gather that up, and so there's plenty on there. And then what you're going to do with the brush is just very gently, just kind of go over top of the blush with the brush, your mineral powder brush, and it's just going to smooth out the harshness of the cheek color. So it's just going to give you kind of that sun-kissed glow. It's kind of what we're looking for. And I always say it kind of takes out that racing stripe look. Do you see how that blends so nicely? So it's really important to blend the cheek color. Okay? And just kind of soften it. And when you're using your brush at home, your brush already has powder in it. You don't even have to add powder. Awesome. See how good that worked? Okay, so now we're going to go back to your card again, and you're going to find your little eye applicator that looks like this around your tray. And you're going to see in your eyeshadows, and I'm going to do something a little bit different. And so on your eyeshadows, they're numbered 1, 2, and 3. You've got a highlighter color, a mid-tone color, and a contour accent color. Okay? And you can see that there's some little diagrams. Thank you over here. And you can usually use paint by numbers on those, but I'm actually going to have you apply it because we have a lot of cards with the purples these days. I'm going to actually apply it a little bit different way. So this is what you're going to do. And you guys, this is new. Some of you guys haven't heard this, but you're going to load up that brush and put about half of that first color on there. Doesn't matter what side of the brush you're using. The first color is going to go underneath the brow down to the crease in your eyes. Okay, so it's going to go right underneath the brow. A highlighter color is so light you're hardly going to see it, but it's going to go underneath the brow down to the crease. The second color, I'm going to give you all the instructions right now, then you'll be able to do it. The second color is just going to go all over the base of the lid. Okay, all over the base of the lid. And the third color is going to go in the crease. Now, this is super important when I tell you this. In the crease with the third color, I don't want you to go all the way to the nose in here. Just not, you want to start right about here because some people get this dark color way in, and that's not where you want it, okay? So you want to start maybe about there, like about a third over on your eye, in that crease, and that little wedge is going to come out a little bit darker as you go to the outer part of your eye. Okay, does that make sense? So it's really going to look like the third diagram, only we're going to switch number 2 and 3 around. Okay, so it's going to be the lightest color underneath the brow, the middle color, number 2 on the base of the lid, and the third darkest color in the crease. I've just found that the darkest color usually looks better in the crease on most women instead of on the base of the lid. So I've been switching consultants. That's what I've been doing. Okay, and so I've always been telling you just follow that, that third look, but I've been switching them because I just feel like that it just looks way better on the darker color in the crease, don't you? So, and Keisha, that's what you've been doing? Yeah. So I just switched 2 and 3 on the third one down there. Okay, now, just so you know, here's where you're gonna not like me so much, because when you're putting on those eyeshadows, you're gonna feel really, really, really cheated that we didn't do the eye cream on the left eye. Okay, so again, pay attention. You're gonna be like, oh my gosh. When you put the eyeshadow on the right eye, it's gonna go in super satiny, very soft and velvety. And when you put it on the left eye, you're gonna feel like you're tugging and pulling on that tissue a little more, because what you don't know is the eye cream does all those other wonderful things for your eyes, but it's also kind of a little mini primer for your eyeshadow. And so, because we smooth out all the little bumps and wrinkles in the eyelids, and so especially when you get to the base of the eyelid, you're gonna be, oh my gosh, you are gonna have to put extra eyeshadow on the left eye to bring out the color the way that it looks on the right side, because the right side will bring out a little bit brighter and intensify the color because of the eye cream. Is anybody feeling that yet on the eyelid? Yeah. Talk to me, ladies. Yeah, you're feeling it?
Oh yeah.
Isn't that crazy? So until you go and this is where the clients usually say, I do not like the left eye at all compared to the right eye. And it's just so funny, and you guys have all heard that at your appointments, right? Feel the difference? Crazy. And so this is what I want you to, and this is why we do the right side, because I want you to see and feel the difference when you put on the makeup, because it really does make a difference on how your makeup goes on every single day. And it just looks so much more satiny. And you can have a powder eyeshadow look like a cream because it just goes on more satiny with the eye cream underneath. Okay, and then we're going to blend these when you're all done. You're going to take your brush again, your mineral powder brush. You don't have to add any powder this time. But what you're going to do with your brushes, you're going to take it in toward the nose and kind of back out, and just kind of blend it softly in toward the nose and back out. And if your eyeshadows are pretty light, you don't need that much blending. If they're a little bit darker, then you might need to blend it a little bit more. But we just want to soften them, blend them together. Okay, just real quickly, who likes their right eye better? Yeah? Yeah? Everybody?
I can tell,
Crazy.
like, on her.
I know, isn't it crazy? You can see, I know that. And she's just in a good spot right there. I know, it's crazy. So pretty. Okay, and then when you're done, there's 2 pencils around your tray. 2 little pencils there. And you're going to find the one that's an eyeliner. Usually it's a darker cat, but if you're not sure, just ask us and we'll let you know. Could be a violet, a steely, a deep brown, a black eyeliner, but we're going to start with eyeliner first. And so when you put on your eyeliner, you can either do the top and the bottom or just the top. What you shouldn't do is just line the bottom, but some people do that. And so, but when you line the top, you want to go just all the way to the center on the top, just above the lashes. When you do the bottom, you just want to go about 3/4 the way on the bottom. Don't go all the way to the bottom. Especially if you have smaller eyes, you really don't want to go all the way because it'll just shrink your eyes up even more. So about halfway, 3/4 the way on the bottom. And if you want to take that mirror off to get it closer to your face, that might be something you want to do. It's up to you. And again, you're going to see and feel that the eyeliner is going to go on a little bit smoother on your right eyelid. Okay? More torture. Doesn't that feel good? Oh, yeah. Well, it doesn't feel as good on the left, does it? I know. It doesn't feel so good on the left eye. I know. But and these are cream-based formulas with our eyeliners, and they do have a self-sharpener in there. It's a mechanical pencil, so you don't have to sharpen like with an actual, like a separate, like it's not a wood pencil that you have to sharpen, but there is a little sharpener in there on the tip of it. It's very cool. Love our eyeliners. And it's going on. It could be just the lighting. Oh. Powder. Isn't it? It just wipes right off, though. Isn't that cool? Okay. There might be, Stacy, there might be some mascara ones someplace else. I've got, I think, 5 up here. Oh, no. Here's another one. I've got 6. I think I'm only missing 1. Is there another mascara over there? Is there another mascara on the table anywhere? No? Okay. Who does?
Will you just pass that over, sweetie?
Oh, thank you. It's all right. Okay, so we'll just start passing them the mascara wands, and just start putting your mascara on like you normally would. But this is, oh my gosh, an incredible mascara. It's called an Ultimate Mascara, and it really gives you very nice, long, luscious lashes. I would say with no effort. Isn't that cool? So you don't have to layer the mascara 10 times over. The other thing that's neat is it dries very quickly, and so that leaves a lot less time for smudging and mess ups. If a mascara stays really wet for a long time, it just is harder to work with. Okay, and so anyways, and you always want to just kind of twist the wand in the tube and don't pump it too much ever, because air bubbles will get in there and it'll cause more bacteria to grow in your mascara. And you really should, ladies, I know we're all bad about some of these things, but you really should try to change your mascara out every 3 months or so, because it does get kind of nasty. All right. Do we need more of that way? That way. Okay. Love this matte, and you'll just bring your eyelashes out and be like, oh my gosh, I'm sold on this. It's a beautiful mascara, and we have so many formulas of mascara. This is mostly everybody's favorite. Okay. And I've been trained by a couple of really well-renowned makeup artists. They say the 2 most important makeup products, cosmetic color products that women should use are mascara and lipstick. Believe it or not, 2 most important. And just pull out those eyelashes and kind of wiggle the brush to the bottom a little bit. If you don't normally do the bottom, go ahead and do the bottom lashes a little as well. Do you guys see how pretty that is, though? See how it just makes your lashes? They really brings them out super long and I'd say luscious, right? Amazing eyes. Gosh, you're looking so good. Oh, this is work. This is work. My husband gets so jealous. I can't tell. I've told my consultant so many times. Again, he said, I was telling Stacey it was pretty hot out. And again, he's a motorcycle cop, so you know what they have the vest on and the gun belt. I just pick up his stuff and try to carry it to the door, and I'm going, oh my God, how do you wear all this, right? Helmet, in the heat, and it's horrible. Oh my gosh, when we start getting those 100-degree days and he works 10-hour shifts, it's brutal. But think about gun belt, boots, vest, bulletproof vest, the helmet. I'm like, whatever. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to work. He's like, yeah, look at your work clothes. He's like, go sit out in the backyard in the sun with your winter coat on and make your phone calls. Because I can make my phone calls in pajamas or shorts. It's so funny. I'm like, this is work. So he gets so jealous all the time. Like, I'm working tonight, honey. He goes, yeah, right. Look at your, whatever. You get to go and play. I'm like, yeah, I kind of do. So it's a pretty sweet deal what I get to do. So pamper women and make people feel special. It's the best job ever. Okay, so there's your mascara. Now we're going to go to your lips. And you can just lay that mascara wand anywhere on your tray, no big deal. So you have a little pencil. That's your lip liner. This is probably the one cosmetic product that women use the least. And it's so awesome. I couldn't ever go a day without it. So I'm putting on makeup, which is every day. And so what you want to do is you want to line your lips. And you just want to stay in the natural line of your lips. Don't go on the outer part of your lips. You've seen women do that. It's not very pretty. Okay, so stay in the natural line of your lips. And don't connect the corners out here. You don't want to draw a continuous line around your lips. You don't want to do that. You want to look like the Joker. No. Okay, so just stay in the natural line of your lips. And again, you don't have to press too hard on the pencil. And if you're worried about, some people go, I don't want to wear lip liner because, that line shows, throughout the day when my lipstick comes off. Don't worry about that. we usually have really natural colors that match the lipstick really well. I don't even really reapply lip liner once I put it on in the morning. But we also have a new cool lip liner called a clear lip liner. And the job of the lip liner is to help define your lips and to help keep the lipstick and lip gloss from bleeding past where you want it to go. It really defines your lips and brings out the lips. I mean, it's awesome. Think of the money that rich people spend on making their lips look full and nice and all that stuff. But we can just use a really pretty lip liner and help. It's amazing. Okay? And then once you have your lip liner on there, you're going to go ahead and go back to your color card. And there's a little lipstick on there. Now this is going to be a little heavier sticky thing on there. And there's lipstick on both sides. It doesn't matter what side you use. But what you're going to do, ladies, is just take your finger and rub it in the lipstick and rub it all over your lips.
Okay, I see.
Okay? Just take your finger, rub it all over lipstick, rub it all over your lips. And then when you're done, I want you to stick that cover back on the lipstick so you don't get your elbow in it or anything like that. I don't want lipstick on your arm. Or have it fall off. I know, it doesn't happen as I tell them, stick that back on. Oh. Now, this is a really nice cream-based formula lipstick. Okay? And a lot of women don't wear lipstick. It's a good thing to wear lipstick. It actually finishes off your face. Okay? When you have your eyes and your cheeks done, if you don't do any color on your lips, it kind of just elongates your face down here. It just doesn't have as balanced of a look. And so we're doing what we call a very professional makeover look today. Now, once you have your lipstick on there, you take your finger again, and you're going to go into number 8 usually. There's a little bit of lip gloss. So you're going to take your finger and you're going to put a little lip gloss over top of the lipstick. You will get the best wear when you layer lipstick and lip gloss together. Okay? And the lip gloss is going to just take out, I say, the harshness of the lipstick, kind of gives you that little bit softer look. And it just makes it look prettier because gloss is gloss, you know? And if you just want to wear lip gloss by itself, you can do that too. We have so many lip products, I can't even tell you. We should count someday. I don't know how many colors of lip gloss. We have another new lipstick line out, another lipstick line. We have so many things I can't even tell you. You could find anything. That looks beautiful, Karen. Just, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, and now you can take those headbands off if you want. There's a couple of satin hands. So Stacy and Caitlin, if you guys would each grab, or Rebecca, whoever, Caitlin, Stacy, you can relax. Caitlin, go ahead and grab the hand softener on this set. And then what you're going to do, ladies, is you can take off rings if they come off. If they don't come off, that's okay. But if they do come off, go ahead and take them off. And what you're going to do is just put a little bit of hand softener. Just turn your hand over like this. And Rebecca and Caitlin are coming around and put a little hand softener. Then just start rubbing it in really, really good. In between your fingers, around the cuticles really well. Okay, just rub it in really good. Really, really, really good. Okay, and this is the hand softener. Just like if you've gone to get a pedicure or anything like that, and you soak your feet for a long time before you exfoliate your feet, we're going to be doing the same thing for you tonight. Same thing the hand softener is going to do. It's going to soften that skin before we exfoliate it. Okay, and so the next product that the ladies are going to give you is going to be a scrub for your hands. Okay, and so it's just called our satin hands scrub, and you're going to just kind of put that on and start rubbing that in really well. And we have a peach set going around and then the fragrance free set. Okay, so we have kind of one of each here. Sometimes the working kids stuff.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Sorry.
So nothing's coming out?
No.
And this is kind of the sandy one. It's going to
There
kind
we
of
go.
stick on
Finally.
your hands.
Sorry. Okay.
Tabby, is the bathroom light on? Okay. And
Sorry
you
about
know
that,
what?
guys.
You know what you could do, Melissa? Is grab like 7 paper towels so they can each have, there's a towel in there, but I know it's going to get, I mean, I don't care if they use the towel, but it might be, because the towel's going to get wet after a while, and if you can put some paper towels in the bathroom, that'd be great. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and go into, I have a little bathroom over here, and each person's going to go in the bathroom. There's a reason for that. We're going to rinse your hands off in the same because, she haven't looked up at me. It looks so pretty. These guys look amazing. And so you're going to rinse your hands off with warm water and then dry them. But here's the key. I want you to look in the bathroom mirror because you guys, what you don't know, you're not seeing what we see. Because all you're seeing when you look in this little bitty mirror is just like one eye or your lips or something. It's kind of hard to see the whole effect that your skin and your face have right now. So when you look in the big bathroom mirror, I don't want you just to look at the color, but I really want you to look at the softness of your skin. Erin, your skin, look how soft. Oh my God, it looks so beautiful. all of you. And so that's really what I want you to look at. Not just the color, but I want you to look at the evenness of your skin and that kind of thing. So Carla, you're up. You go ahead and be first. I'm going to give everybody's names again. Carla, Karen, tell me your name again. Joanne. Yeah. How do I pause Jamal? Did I say it right?
no,
Jamal.
no.
Ladies,
Oh, I
this
love
is
it.
so hot to die for, and
you
that
want
whole
satin
system is great for your feet. But again, we're going to be pampering your feet today. But if you look at your hands, they usually look younger and brighter, and that will stay with you all day. That is amazing pampering. What I like to do at night before I go to bed, I just sit on the edge of my bathtub, the little waterfall bathtub, and I will do that whole system to my feet, especially in the summertime, because you know sandal feet. It's just not a good thing. So it's a really good thing to really take care of your feet in the summertime, because your heels just get so nasty because they're exposed. In the wintertime, it's not as bad because you're wearing socks a lot and it's covered. But sandals, you just get all that. It's, so it's real important to take care of your feet. So anyway, so that's your hand treatment. So anyways, I'm just going to have you guys really quickly. I'm going to go around the table, and I just want you to share what you like best about anything you tried today. So Sean, what do you like best?
I like the mascara.
Mascara, yay! Awesome. And your color, everything else.
Also the
Your eyes just pop, and the foundation too. What do you
I
like
like
best?
the baseball stuff.
The days, doesn't that make a difference in your skin? And you're just you've got young skin, and look at the difference. So, Carla?
I think I like the eye cream.
Eye cream. Oh, that's one of my favorites. Isn't that cool? And Karen?
Me too. Eye
Eye cream. Very cool stuff. Joanne?
I like the mascara.
Mascara. Yay.
Concealer.
Concealer. That's right. You said that. The hand stuff. Great. And did you guys all see the difference in your skin? Yeah, amazing, right? So, and that's the most important stuff of anything we try. Just, it feels light, doesn't it? And great. Okay, so now I'm going to show you our roll-it bag collection really quickly. This is, oh my gosh, the most incredible bag. I'm going to show you what we did today. Everything that you use today on your face and hands is in this bag, okay? It's all in there. And so it's called our roll-it bag collection. I've designed this collection for my consultants and my directors, so you're not going to see it in any of the catalogs or anything like that. But this is the most incredible travel bag, everything new, ever. You can pack everything in there. It's all in there. So if you're traveling, if you're going to see family and friends even, and maybe you do or don't have your own bathroom, it's just very convenient to have all your stuff here. If you don't have a lot of bathroom space at home, you can put everything in here and just shove it underneath your bathroom sink, or just hang it on the towel bar or back of a bathroom hook, and you don't have to junk up all your counters. You just lose room on your counter, right? It's also great for campers. Yay! Or if you're just going to work out at the gym, you just you just got it packed and ready to go. But it has a handle up here, so it's easy to carry. But it has Velcro there, and it rolls out. It has this handy dandy little hook up here, so you can hang it wherever. All the zippers are on top, so nothing's ever going to fall out. And the other cool thing is, all the bags are clear, so you can see where everything is. Have you ever tried to find something in your makeup drawer, your bag, and you dig and dig and you can't find it, and you know it's in there, so you'll know where everything is. And then also, all these pockets come out individually if you just want to take one pocket with you. And that's what I did when we were at the water park and stuff. I just rip out, the one pocket that I need to take and throw that in the swim bag, so I have it if we're going someplace after. But the way that I packed it today is awesome, but I will tell you, you can pack it however you want. If you want to do a family bag, that's okay too. So when we were traveling a lot, my boys played competitive baseball for many years, and then I traveled with my daughter for dance and gymnastics, and I would just leave a bag packed. I didn't want to pack it up every weekend. So I would pack my stuff maybe in the top two pockets, and then maybe toothbrushes and toothpaste and stuff like that here, and hair stuff in the bottom pocket. You can pack it however you want, but that way it was a family bag, and it was done and ready to go, and I don't have to worry about it. It was ready to go. Okay, so what we have in here, and I'm not going to spend a lot of time on the products because I explained them all to you, but the top pocket, that's the most important pocket. That's this stuff right here, your cleanser, moisturizer, your day-night set, and your mineral powder foundation. So that's the most important pocket, the face stuff. We call it the miracle set. The second pocket has your eye and lip saver stuff in there, so it has your eye makeup remover and the eye cream that some of you were really impressed with. And then it has a lip set. The lip set, there's two products we put on your lips, the lip mask and the lip balm. The lip mask and the lip balm that we did that softened your lips. Did you notice how nicely your lipstick and lip gloss went on? Did you notice that? Okay. And then it also has your lip gloss and your lip liner in there. Okay. And then your third pocket, this is your color pocket. So what we have in here is what we call your finishing set. And that is just what it is. The finishing set gives you a really nice professional look. So you've got your eyeliner in there. You've got your concealer. your mascara, and your mineral powder brush. And just so you know, when you use mineral powder, you have to use a specialized mineral powder brush. You can't go home and use like a blush brush with a beveled edge or anything like that because it just won't go on the same way. You need that really nice flat cut-off brush, okay? And then this is one of my favorite things, and this is our custom compact in Mary Kay. All of our compacts are refillable, which is the coolest thing ever. So one of our jobs in Mary Kay is to help save you time and money, and I always feel like this compact does both of them. So you flip it open, and it's so cool because it holds one complete look for you, okay? Now, the eyeshadows that are on your color card, you do not have to get those exact colors. You can mix and match anything you want. Nothing comes as a set in the eyeshadows. So you customize it completely for you. So it's going to have 3 eyeshadows. Your blush or your cheek color will be in there. Your lipstick or lip gloss fits in there. And then you have your little brushes, okay? So the reason it's so cool, ladies, is when you flip it open, in the morning, you just flip it open, and you don't have to dig for your blush, your lipstick, your eyeshadow. So it's a huge time saver. Can you see that? You don't have to go, oh, I don't know what I want to wear today. It's all done for you. And I always say there's women who don't wear color. This will help you start to wear color because it's a no-brainer. You don't have to think about it. And it saves you a lot of money because you only replace what you need to replace. There's this cool little button over here on the side. So you just press that, and it pops out the colors, and everything's magnetic, so it just kind of sucks it right back in. And so if you just wanted to switch out, say, the lightest color, you could do that. If you wanted to switch out the contour color, whatever. Because most commonly, when you do run out of eyeshadow, you run out of the lightest colors first, and the dark colors last forever. And then you go to the store, and you have to buy all those colors, you know, that come in a set because you want that one color again. That's not the way it's going to be in Mary Kay. You're just going to replace what you need to replace. The other thing that's cool about the compact, too, once I have somebody who doesn't wear a cheek color, you can put a bronzer in there. They fit in there. Also, if you just want to make it an eyeshadow compact, you can do 6 eyeshadows. And we also have a bigger one of these. It's called a Compact Pro for somebody who's really into color. It has 3 of these squares, and you can put mascara and pencils in it. It holds everything. It's just a neat little tray. So that's our custom compact. I absolutely love it. Isn't that cool, you guys? Really fun. And then the last pocket is your hand treatment. I notice some of you are still kind of touching your hands and stuff because they feel so soft. So the last pocket, that is your satin hands. So with the roll-it bag, thank you, Louisa. With your roll-it bag, this is what I love about it, is because I designed this, is that you get an amazing deal on the roll-it bag. You get actually $80, over $80 in free product. Free product when you purchase the roll-it bag. And that's just something that I do. Other directors don't do that. And so if you were to piece it all out, you would pay $80 more. So in addition to that, you can also do payment plans on it. So if you want to do half now and half next month, or split into 3 payments every 2 weeks, your consultant will work with you on that. And we sell a ton of these bags. It's just the best deal ever. The other thing that we do is we customize this bag for you. So for instance, if Cindy said, oh my gosh, I would never in a million years use the eyeliner because I don't wear eyeliner, we would take the eyeliner out and put something else in. If Karen said, I already have satin hands at home because I got it as a gift, you know what? We'll take the satin hands out and put something else in. If you don't wear color, we can put in more skincare or body care products or fragrances, whatever you want. So it will be completely customized for you, okay? Whatever you want. And I also do mother-daughter bags sometimes. So if you have a teenage daughter that's wearing some stuff, we can put in some stuff for her. So whatever you take out, if you take out, you know, $20 of stuff that you don't want, we'll put in $20 back in. Okay, but isn't that cool? $80 in free. So that's the roll-it bag. Okay. The other thing that you can do, if you decide, I'm just going to talk to you about really quickly about our hostess plan before you go to Teresa. The hostess plan in Mary Kay is amazing. What we do in our unit is we have 2 different tracks that you can kind of run on. And so a party in Mary Kay is just you plus 2. That's all it is, you plus 2. So if Sean decides she wants to have a party, she would invite over as many girlfriends as she wants. But as long as she has 2, plus 2, they have to be 18 or older. She is going to pick any $75 in product she wants, whatever she wants, $75 in product or more, it's fine, but she's only going to pay that $75 retail, she's only going to pay $35. So she's going to get $40 for free just for having 2 girlfriends over. Now, if she's a little bit more excited about getting more free product and she can be more motivated and she can have at least 5 girlfriends over, if she has at least 5 over, then she can pick any $100 in Mary Kay product that she wants. And guess what? She still only pays $35. Now she's going to get $65 for free. Isn't that cool? Just for having friends over. It doesn't matter what they buy. There's no obligation on anything. We just reward you just for having a party and being a special hostess. So that's kind of what we do for the hostess plan. The other thing that we do is we do a special program called the Beauty of Friendship. So I'm going to grab your card for a second, Sean. Your rings are still there. Okay, so on the back of your card, this is what we call the Beauty of Friendship. It's so amazing. It's an amazing, amazing program. But on the back of your card, there is a place where you can write down at least 5 names. If you don't have your profile card right now, don't even worry about it. because you can do this later. Okay, so just everybody look up here. And so, but I'm just going to explain it to you. So there's a place where you can write the names of 5 of your best friends, 5 girlfriends. And I always say just take out your cell phone, because when you take out your cell phone, you probably have 100 names in there, or 200 or whatever. I don't know, but you have a lot in there. But always pick out the people you like the most, because they're going to get an amazing pampering package from you. So what they're going to get, and I should tell you, when you write down 5 names and numbers, your consultant is going to give you a free eyeshadow or another fun gift. So for every 5 names you write, you're going to get a gift. So if you want all 3 of your eyeshadows that you really like today, then you can get all 3 of them for free by writing down 15 names. And I have the record. I swear, I know I have the record. I had one customer one time, she wrote 35 names on the back of this card. I don't know how she did it, but she wrote here, 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 all over. She just wrote them all over. So she got a whole bunch of free stuff. Okay, so it's called the Beauty of Friendship, but this is how it's going to work. So Karen, just tell me one of your friends' names. Anybody?
Marisol.
Marisol? Did I say it right? Of course she picked a tough name. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. So let's say she writes down Marisol's name. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, if I were her consultant, but it's really going to be Rebecca, right? Rebecca? Yeah, okay, so what Rebecca would do, but I'll pretend it's me. I would call Marisol and say something like this. Hi, Marisol. This is Cindy with Mary Kay. You don't know me, but I just got to spend some absolutely wonderful pampering time with your dear friend Karen. She actually enjoyed it so much that she has decided to give you the gift of a pampering session from her, just as a thank you for being in her life, and we call it the Beauty of Friendship. And along with your pampering session, she has also given you a $20 gift certificate to use on whatever you would like at your pampering session. And it's called the Beauty of Friendship. And so it's a thank you from her to you. And that's kind of it. And if she's not interested, that's okay. But the cool part is Karen doesn't have to pay for that gift certificate. I'm just going to give it to her in honor of their friendship. Isn't it a fun thing? And I'm telling you what, your friends just love it. That's why I say pick the people you like the most, because they're getting a really good gift from you. All right? And we just honor women that way. So it's super fun. And it's just it's a fun program. So you'll be able to do that tonight. And you will get free gifts for your consultant for that. So that is kind of it for now. Okay,